Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary. Today I'll be reacting to the Kingdom of Allah, Know Your Creator. So without further ado, let's get started.
يا نفس إن لم تظفري لا تجزعي.
Who is Allah? We want to refresh our iman. We want to be attached to our Creator. We want to fear nobody but Him. We want to please none other than Him. So who is Allah? Come with me to Surah Al-Hadid, chapter 57 of the Quran, where Allah, He says, introducing Himself to us, لَهُ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. He is Allah who has the kingdom of the heavens and the earth. يُحْيِي وَيُمِيتُ. He alone is the one who gives life and death. وَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. And He is able to do whatever He wishes. يُسَبِّحُ لَهُ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَهُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ. Everything in the heavens and the earth glorify Allah, and He is the most mighty, the most wise. Ya Allah, هَلْ تَعْلَمُ لَهُ سَمِيًّا. Do you know anybody who shares even one of these characteristics with Allah? Who is Allah? Come with me to chapter 6 of the Quran, Surah Al-An'am. Allah says, وَعِنْدَهُ مَفَاتِحُ الْغَيْبِ وَعِنْدَهُ مَفَاتِحُ الْغَيْبِ لَا يَعْلَمُهَا إِلَّا هُ. He has the keys to the unseen. No one knows them except Him. وَيَعْلَمُ مَا فِي الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ. And He knows everything that is on land and everything that is within the sea. وَمَا تَسْقُطُ مِنْ وَرَقَةٍ إِلَّا يَعْلَمُهَا. And there isn't a single leaf that falls from any tree except that Allah has knowledge of it. وَلَا حَبَّةٍ فِي ظُلُمَاتِ الْأَرْضِ. And there isn't even a grain within the darknesses of the land. وَلَا رَطْبٍ وَلَا يَابِسٍ. Nor is there anything moist or anything that is solid إِلَّا فِي كِتَابٍ مُبِينٍ. Except that Allah has knowledge of it. It is written within a clear record. La ilaha illallah. We bring to your attention, dear brothers and sisters in Islam, the description of just one of Allah Almighty's creation. He is an angel, the chief of the angels, Angel Jibreel alayhi salatu wassalam. The Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam saw him in his true angelic form. Ahmad narrates in his Musnad that Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, the companion, he said, رأى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم جبريل في صورته. رأى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم جبريل على صورته. له 600 جناح كل جناح منها قد سد الأفق. يسقط من جناحه من التهاويل والدر والياقوت ما الله به عليم. He says the Prophet ﷺ saw Angel Jibreel in his true angelic form, and he had no less than 600 wings, and every one of those wings was huge enough to fill the horizon and cover the skies. One wing spread out covers every cloud, covers every star, covers the sun and the moon, covers every inch of that blue sky that we see. One wing. What then can you make of 600 wings? And if this is the majesty of just one of Allah Almighty's creation, what then can you make of the beauty and the majesty of the Creator Himself? La ilaha illallah. I bring to your attention, dear brothers and sisters, yet a second creation from Allah Almighty. This is the description of one of the angels who are carrying the throne of Allah. Abi Dawood narrates in his Sunan on the authority of Jabir that the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, أذن لي أن أحدث عن ملك من ملائكة الله من حملة العرش ما بين شحمة أذنه وعاتقه مسيرة 700 عام. He said عليه الصلاة والسلام, Allah has given me permission to give you, O Muslims, a description of just one of the angels that are carrying the throne of Allah. He said the distance between his earlobe and his shoulder is the distance of 700 years worth of travel. If that is the distance between his ear and his shoulder, a hand span of a distance for us human beings, what then about the size of the rest of this angel? What then about the enormity of the rest of his body? If this is the size of one of the angels who are carrying the throne of Allah, what then about the enormity of the throne of Allah itself? And if this is the size of the throne of Allah, what then about the Lord and the King of the throne?
The ni'mah of seeing. Today we've forgotten. Today you and I think what? That to see I need a pair of eyes. You're wrong. Because there are millions around the world that have eyes, but they can't see. It is Allah that allows you to see. Today you think to hear, I need a pair of ears. You're wrong. Because there are millions around the world that have ears. They're stuck on their heads, but they can't hear, my brother. It is Allah that allows you to hear. Today you think to walk, I need a pair of legs. You're wrong. There are millions around the world that have legs, but they can't walk. It is Allah and Allah alone that allows you to walk. Allah, not you. Allah, not you. Allah doesn't need you, my brother. Allah doesn't need me. Allah doesn't need us. And we have to understand, because this is Aqidah. You have to know this so that when you worship, you are always humble. When you worship Him, you never have pride. When you worship Him, you never have arrogance. Because you know, at any given point in time, I am where I am only through His mercy. Only through His rahmah, I am where I am. Not because of your own actions. And to know with depth, with yaqeen, with certainty, that Allah, the King of Kings, doesn't need anyone.
Wow, guys, this is true. This is true. He said in the scripture, he said, if you don't worship me, I will raise up stone to worship me. Like, that's what each time I remember it, you know. I feel like worshiping Him is not something that we should feel like we are doing Him a favor, because He deserves our worship. But He's not mandated, He's not forcing you to worship Him, because God knows His words. I just love this so much, because it's refreshing my mind. It's letting me know that yes, the omnipotent, the omniscience, the one that sees all, the one that knoweth all, He deserves my praise. He deserves my worship. You know, this is beautiful. It's a reminder. It's putting us in check. You know, no matter how you feel this life is sweet, no matter how you feel the beauty of the world, you know that there's a Creator. And Him alone is the reason why we are here. He said in the Bible, He said, before we were conceived, He knows us. He knows us by our name. You see, that is why He gave man the free will. He said, name. Whatever you name these creatures is what they will answer. So He knows us by our name. He knows the hair that grows in our head, each and every one of them. He seeth all. He knows all. No matter where you try to hide and commit your atrocity, no matter where you try to polish it, you know, He knows it. The thing is, it's just His grace that is keeping us, that is sustaining us. I saw a video online. The person was like, why is it that if God is so merciful, if He is so loving, why did He not just forgive the sin of Adam? Why did He let the sin of one man transfer down to the generations? You see, and the reply that the man got was mind-blowing, you know. Even if God was angry with Adam and Eve, He did not chase them away without anything. You see, He made provision for them. He clothed them before asking them to leave. You see, yes, that is how parents do. No matter how angry they are with you, no matter how frustrated, no matter how you've humiliated them, no matter how they feel like they don't want you around them anymore, they are always there. They are always checking up on you. They say, beat a child with your right hand and pull him back with your left hand. That is it. Even if he was angry at that particular point, but still He has always been checking up on us. He has always known us. He has always been there. And He's giving us the assurance. The only thing He said is, worship me. You know, worship me in spirit and in truth. You know, believe in me. Do my will. And at the end of the day, I will come and take you to the place that you won't see death. You see, your life will be there. You will live for eternity. He's only asking for our praise, our worship, and for us to believe in him. You see, there are so many other beings on earth, so many other demons on earth, but he wants us to worship only him. Based on the Bible, the 10 Commandments, there are so many things he listed. He said, if you want to be with me, these are the things you have to follow. But in them all, the best thing is love. You see, love supersedes all the 10 Commandments. When you love your brother, you don't want to hurt your brother. When you love your brother, you don't want to steal from your brother. When you love your brother, you want to take your brother's wife. When you love your brother, there are so many things you won't let happen to your brother because you love him. And also, he made mention of himself. He said, I'm a jealous God. You see, thou shalt not worship any other God beside me. When you love God, I don't think you want to serve any other image. You see, because he is the one that you will believe in. You see, because of the love you have for him. I just love this so much. You see, I see Christianity and, Islamic, believers one identical thing. The thing is, we all worship the same God, but it all depends on our means in which we worship him. This is lovely. I can't wait to check out more and more of this video. I want to see how this video unfolds, guys.
He doesn't need anyone, my brothers. Wallahi, everything you see around you, everything. Today, the Muslims have so much fear in their hearts. Fear of the kuffar, fear of the West, fear of laws, fear of regulations, fear of this and fear of that. But to know that Allah Azza wa Jal is not in need. Wallahi, my brothers, wallahi, I take an oath by Allah. You have to come to terms. You have to come to believe with certainty that every single human being who ever lived, whoever's living, and whoever is to come and live on this earth, wallahi, every single human being, every single jinn, every single animal that walks on this earth, every single bird that takes the flight in the sky, every single fish that swims in the oceans of Allah Azza wa Jal, wallahi, every single land, every single country, wallahi, with all their governments and all their military force and all their might and all their science and all their money and all their know-how, all with the exception of none, every country, every tree, every grain of sand, every mountain, every river, every ocean, wallahi, every star, every sun, every moon, every single planet, every single angel, the billions and billions and billions of angels, all of them, with the exception of none, Mikael, Jibrail, Israfil, all, the first heaven, the second heaven, the third heaven, the fourth heaven, the fifth heaven, the sixth heaven, the seventh heaven, the ocean above it, the eight that carry the throne of Allah, the arsh of Allah, all are dead, all are dead. Nothing moves, nothing stops, nothing makes, nothing breaks, nothing gives, nothing takes, nothing rises, and nothing falls, nothing harms, and nothing benefits in Allah. And until this yaqeen and faith is in your heart, that nothing, that everything is dead, everything, except Allah. Allah doesn't need anything, anyone. No prophet, no angels, no jinn, no ins. We need him. He's al-Hayyul Qayyum. He's the ever living. So you might say, brother, I'm alive. What's so special about that? I'm living. Yeah, but your living is dependent on his existence.
That's true.
He's the first with no beginning. He's the last with no ending. He is Allah. He is Allah. Al-Malik. He's the king. He's the king. He's the one who on the day of judgment, when everything will come to an end, when Allah Azza wa Jal will order the destruction of every living creature, when Allah Azza wa Jal will order the destruction, the death of every human, of every animal, of every jinn, of every angel, until there comes a point where there is absolutely nothing in existence except Allah. And Allah will call out, أين الملوك? أين أبناء الملوك? Where are those kings? Where are those kings who thought they were kings? Where are the sons of those kings? Allah will call out, where are the tyrants? Where are the gangsters? Where are the boys that thought he was something? Where? أين أبناؤهم? Where are their children? Allah will call, where are they? And then He will ask, لِمَنُ مُلْكُ الْيَوْمِ? To who is the kingdom today? Who? Nothing will answer. Allah Himself will answer. Today it's to Allah, the one and only.
Allah asks, أَلَمْ تَرَ أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَسْجُدُ لَهُ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ? Don't you see, O people, that everything in the heavens and the earth prostrates to Allah? وَالشَّمْسُ وَالْقَمَرُ, and so does the sun, and so does the moon. وَالنُّجُومُ وَالْجِبَالُ, and so do the stars, and so do the mountains. وَالشَّجَرُ وَالدَّوَابُ, and so do the trees, and so do the moving creatures. وَكَثِيرٌ مِّنَ النَّاسِ, and so do many people. وَكَثِيرٌ حَقَّ عَلَيْهِ الْعَذَابُ, and many people will be punished. Ya Allah. Isn't that amazing? From all of creation that's in existence, they are all in submission, all in sujood to Allah, whether we see it or realize it or not. And the only exception is a minority who happen to be from the weakest of all creation. He is man. He and the jinn, they refuse.
Wow, guys, this is powerful. You know, this is powerful, and I seriously love the fact I was able to check out this video today. You know, because right from, you know, after I played the video, you know, the Bible recorded 365 times when He said, "Fear not." No matter the tribulation, no matter what is on earth, no matter what you're scared of, He said, "Fear not." You know, for, you know, Christ is with us. And aside from that, I love the fact that they made mention of kings, gangster, you know, people, influential people. No matter who you are in this world, the anointing is, no matter the millions you make, no matter the trillions you make, no matter the nature of your house, no matter people that serve you, at the end of the day, you are not going anywhere with those things. Naked you came, naked will you go. Like, this life is so funny. No matter how hard you struggle, no matter the impact you've made, yeah, what the legacy you keep will help your descendants. But that's all. You're going with nothing. So the best thing is, as you are preparing, as you are building this life, you know, enjoying every moment, build the life after, you know, live the life, prepare your soul for what is to come. You see, because this world alone is not all we have to see. After this world, we have to give account of how we spend our time here on earth, the impact we made, the people we brought to Christ. We have to give account of all those things. You see, before Christianity came, I've seen people, you know, sometimes it's not only about serving God. You're going to church, you're praying, you're doing this. No. The legacy you leave, the impact you make in the life of others, they all matters, because at the end of the day, God gave each and every one of us talent and each and every one of us purpose. So what are you doing with those purpose? What impact are you making on earth? So you have to go into the world and make impact, because you see, before Christianity came, there are so many other ways in which God will judge people, even without you even, knowing Him. Because I remember back in the days before Christianity came to Africa, there were rules, there were gods in which they worship. But even before Christ came on earth and so many other things, there are ways in which God is going to judge because as at then they don't know Him. Okay? But at the end of the day, we all have to live this life, live every day as if we are dying the next day. Okay, because whatever decision we take determine the account we will give. I know after money, the next thing we all want is power. We all want to be respected. But to what end? If you gain all the respect, you gain all the money on the earth, what else? You will still die and leave it. I remember a few months ago, Queen Elizabeth died. You see, I see the woman as a lady that is respected all over the world. But you can't beat that. And that is what the Imam was saying. He said, no matter what you feel you are, at the end of the day, God will say, where are those influential people? Where are they now? Death will surely take its course on us. So let's prepare for the afterlife. I'm not stop asking you not to enjoy this life. This life is full of, you have to live this life to your fullest. You're not here to suffer and suffer and suffer and suffer and suffer. And, if you have money, enjoy your life, but enjoy it wisely. Don't just spend money on or use that money to encourage morality. Spend it on things that you know that you really need. You see, things that will impress God. Give, okay? Get yourself things you need, and also work your salvation. He gave us this free will that we can decide to be with Him or we can decide not to be with Him. We can decide to worship Him or not. He's not going to carry cane and flog you for not worshiping Him. But at the end of the day, what legacy are you building? What are you building for your afterlife? Who are you ministering to? Who will boldly say, because of this guy or because of this lady, I've been able to leave this my sinful heart. I've been able to come to God. I've been able to see reason why I should serve God. You have to make that impact in people's life, because you don't need to just come to this life, die and go. You have to make sure you impact positively in people's life, be it scripturally or investing in their life in one way or the other. Whereby I say people that we have we have mentors, we have people we look up to. You see, each and every one of us, it's either our parents or maybe our teacher or maybe our pastors or whatever. We have people we look up to. We see their life as a life we want to emulate. Ask yourself, who is looking up to me? Ask yourself, this character I'm exhibiting, is this something I would really want my children to keep on exhibiting? This thing I'm doing, will I be proud if I see my children doing the same thing? So when you ask yourself those questions, then you will be able to put your life on check. Well, I'm so excited checking out this video, and I want to check out more videos like this, because it tells me that yes, there's life aside this world. So you prepare yourself. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If this is the first time checking out my channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remain blessed.